Today, we are going to talk about a small story inside the Indian mythology. It's a part of the Ramayana, which is going to teach you a lot of things which you can implement inside your personal as well as your corporate life, inside your professional life. And this is related to a story which involves Kaikeyi and Manthara. And I will give you a brief context of it, a brief background of it. So there was a kingdom of Ayodhya which was being ruled by a king known as Dasratha. Dasratha had got three queens. He's got Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. Kaushalya's son's name was Rama, Sumitra's son's name was Lakshman and Shatrudhan, and Kaikeyi had a son named as Bharata. One day, when Bharata was not inside the kingdom of Ayodhya, Dasratha decided that the time has come to make Rama the next king. As Dasratha was in a complete worry, he was thinking that he's going to be dead soon. And he wanted Rama to take the kingship as soon as possible. And that is why he decided that let us transfer the kingship to Rama as soon as possible. Coincidentally, this decision was taken when Bharata was not inside the kingdom. It was completely unintentional. But when this news came to Manthara, Manthara was the maid servant of Kaikeyi, and Kaikeyi was the favorite queen of Dasratha. So Manthara ran towards Kaikeyi's chamber, went to her and told that this is the decision which Dasratha has taken and Rama is going to be the king soon. Kaikeyi was elated. She was very happy. She even gave necklace to Manthara for breaking this news. But Manthara had got some other plans. She told to Kaikeyi that can't you understand that if Rama becomes the king, you are not going to be the favorite queen of Dasratha anymore. That position will be taken by Kaushalya, and Rama will try his level best to throw Bharata away from the kingdom. He may even execute him. Why? Because Kaushalya, being the eldest queen, is not the favorite of Dasratha, and she will do everything possible to take that revenge. This was a mad plot by Manthara, which she actually narrated in front of Kaikeyi. And unfortunately, Kaikeyi believed it. Manthara also reminded Kaikeyi of the two wishes which she could make to Dasratha. Because Dasratha had given a promise to Kaikeyi of fulfilling her two wishes. Why? Because she had saved his life. Kaikeyi had saved the life of Dasratha once upon a time. Kaikeyi went to the chamber of Dasratha and asked for those two wishes. She told that Rama should be exiled for 14 years and Bharata to be made the king of Ayodhya. Dasratha was taken aback. He was not expecting these two wishes from Kaikeyi. He was in complete shock. But anyhow, since he had given the promise, since he had given the words, he had to make sure that he fulfills both the wishes of Kaikeyi. Rama was sent for an exile for 14 years inside the forest. Bharata was called back because he was to be made the king. And when Bharata came back, he was stunned. He was shocked with whatever has happened inside the kingdom in his absence. He went to his mother Kaikeyi and he was not convinced with whatever she told. She told to Bharata that whatever I did it for your sake, son. But Bharata completely rebuked her. And that was the moment when Kaikeyi realized that she has committed a blunder. Whatever things she was doing, was she doing for the sake of her son, but the son was not happy with whatever has happened inside the kingdom. But things had gone very late till then. Rama had already gone for an exile. These all things were happening. Dasratha was dead. He breathed he had his last breath. What did we find out from here? What can we learn from here? The first thing is that when Manthara was making this entire plot in front of Kaikeyi, she believed it. What she should have done ideally is that she should have taken all these facts in front of Dasratha and should have asked his opinions on that. And the same thing can be applied in our personal as well as corporate life as well. If somebody comes to you talking about somebody else, it's better that you consult the other person before coming out with any judgment. This really helps to make sure that you don't take poor decisions. The second mistake which Kaikeyi did was that she didn't seek out for a second opinion. She believed what Manthara told. She could have taken an opinion from her son, Bharata. She could have taken an opinion from any other second person, but she didn't do it. She just believed what Manthara told her. And the third mistake which she did was she didn't use her intellect and ethics to find out or to judge whatever Manthara was telling is correct or wrong. In her entire stay at Ayodhya with Dasratha, Dasratha never ever did anything which could have convinced Kaikeyi that he could go wrong in this way, whatever Manthara had told her. But she didn't use her intellect, she didn't use her ethics, she just believed it. And the last two learnings can also be applied in our personal as well as professional life. If somebody comes to you with some point of views, it's always good to take a second opinion. It's always good to use your own intellect and decision-making skills to find out that whether the person may be right or may be wrong. We should be more habitual to talking to others rather than talking about others. Talking to others will solve a lot of problems. And these are the three things which we can actually learn from this entire incident of Ramayana, which can be applied in both our professional as well as in our corporate life.